White flag raised. And thereof, over 2.5 miles, the feature race, the Grade 2 Clonmel Oil Chase. On they come to the first of 14 fences at St. Sam's Solness, being followed by Fakir Duderi, the 21 winner. On the inside, coming to the second fence is Bron, and then the big outsider, Influential Lady, and the back marker is the grey Fildor. St. Sam has pushed off the early attentions of Solness to lead a couple of lengths at the bend. In third place is Fakir Duderi, disputing the fourth. Bron, Influential Lady, and Fildor. Uphill they go to fence 3. St. Sam forces it from Solness. Got 5 lengths in front of Fakir Duderi, who's followed by Bron, Influential Lady, and Fildor. Little or no changes as they turn into the back straight to fences 4, 5, and 6. And stretching them out, St. Sam and Solness gone further away from Fakir Duderi as they take the fourth. Fakir Duderi took a diver there. Bron is just fourth from Fildor, who relegates Influential Lady to be the back marker. Middle fence up the far side, and the further strung out. St. Sam's Solness, a long way clear of Fakir Duderi, then Bron, Fildor, Influential Lady. Going to the ditch. Last of 3 fences up the back straight. St. Sam and Paul Townend, followed by Solness and Danny Mullins over a remote third. It's still a long way to go. Fakir Duderi and Mark Walsh. And then Fildor, who's up into fourth. Jack Kennedy. And then Bron, Dad O'Keefe, and Influential Lady, Damamala. Coming downhill for the approach to the straight. And their next 2 fences, St. Sam's Solness, with a commanding advantage over the third running Fakir Duderi, and then Fildor, Bron, and Influential Lady. In single file, turning into the 2 fences in the straight. They're almost back at the point at which they started. And it's St. Sam, followed closely by Solness, a long way clear of Fakir Duderi, Fildor, Bron, and Influential Lady. The fence which was their first coming up. It is St. Sam, followed by Solness. No changes there. Fakir Duderi just coming in to negotiate it a long way off them in third, and then Fildor, Bron, and Influential Lady. The 2 leaders are over the fence below the stands, the last one next time. St. Sam now by just a couple of lengths to Solness. And the pair continuing way out in front of Fakir Duderi, and then Fildor, Bron, and lastly Influential Lady as they embark on their second and final circuit. 6 fences left to jump in the Clonmel Oil Chase. This Grade 2 event, and it's St. Sam up and over from Solness as they're soon to swing into the back straight. Fakir Duderi is just taking it now, and then Fildor, Bron ridden along, and finally Influential Lady. So up the far side they go, they're well inside halfway. Another 5 fences left to jump. St. Sam just caught that, but continues to cut out the running from Solness. Fakir Duderi is still a long way off them in third. And then Fildor, Bron, and Influential Lady. The 4th last fence coming up. It's St. Sam from Solness. And once more, there's about 3 lengths between 1 and 2. Fakir Duderi was scrappy at that in third. And then Fildor, Bron, and Influential Lady. The second and last ditch, the far end of the back straight, 3 out. St. Sam and Solness at this stage appear to have the finish to themselves. Fakir Duderi pushed and shoved along in third as they turn at the top of the track. Just over 4 furlongs to go and 2 more fences left to jump. And the first 2 still in the same order from the outside. St. Sam, Solness within less than 3 lengths. Back in third, a long way back in third is Fakir Duderi, and then Fildor. Homeward bound with 3 furlongs to race and 2 fences left to jump. It's St. Sam, followed by Solness, who's back within a length as they turn in for the final 2 fences. St. Sam and Solness, with Fakir Duderi a little bit closer back in third, and then Fildor. But coming down to the second last, it's St. Sam from Solness, who's now ridden along in second and making little impression. Coming to the second last, it's St. Sam and Paul Townend. Gone away from Solness, 2 out. St. Sam safely over from Solness, Fildor into third, and then Facu to Derry. But coming to the final fence in the Clonmel Oil Chase, it's St. Sam over by 5 lengths to Solness, and then Fildor up to the finish. It's St. Sam linking up a big chase double for Willie Mullins in the Clonmel Oil. Made it all under Paul Townend. Fildor best of the rest, then Solness and Facu to Derry.
It's another Clonmel Oil Chase for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. St. Sam making just about all the running to score. Paul's with us now. Paul, not the easiest of horses for you to ride, I think it's fair to say, but I guess you forgive him when they're pretty good. 11 wins now at the age of 7. How much more could there be to come, do you think?
I know, it's incredible, and it seems like he's around a long time, you know. So he's very hard on himself. He's a tough horse, but I think, you know, the fact that there was a horse so close to me there and it didn't affect him. He probably is maturing, and he's just very hard. He's very strong. When he clouts a fence, he just gallops away from the back of it. We
were even keeping a close eye on you on the way to the start, because even at that stage you have to, I'd imagine, manage him pretty effectively, do you?
You do. He's one you wouldn't fancy facing into every Monday morning, that's for sure. So all credit to the lads at home, Sean Cleary and Kieran and the boys. David Casey was on board till he went away. So no, in fairness to them, they keep the lid on him as best they can, and you know, you just have to let him at it on the track.
Yeah, he seems almost a natural successor to Easy Game, doesn't he? And he can do it over hurdles as well, as he's shown on his last couple of starts. Great horse to be able to slot in, I'm sure.
They're brilliant to have around. You know, they're hard come by, one as consistent as that. And you know, he's so hard on himself, but he is consistent, and they do a fair old job poking out races for the likes of him, and it's brilliant the owners here as well today.
Yeah, we saw him obviously winning in France last time. We were wondering, is Willie going for the French Championship this season as well?
I don't know.
The only one he hasn't conquered, yeah.
We'll, I say Willie, wherever there's prize money and a race, they're good at plotting courses around the place, and everyone likes a weekend in Paris.
That's it. We could easily see him go back there.
He could. I'm sure there's races there for him, and you know, it shows that he's hardy, that he can travel as well, and no, brilliant.
I'm guessing a bit disappointed with Allegory Devassi. Were you worried from an early stage?
I was, to be honest. I was never really comfortable on it. It's probably the quickest ground that she's ever run on, and yeah, hopefully she'll come forward a lot for it, but yeah, it wasn't ideal.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with her. But well done again with this fella. Thanks, Paul.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thanks a million. Thanks, Gary.
And I'm delighted to be joined now by St. Sam's proud owner, Ed Ware. Ed, it's great to see you here. And you were just saying is it your first time here in Clonmel?
First time here, and unbeaten, Gary. I intend to keep it that way.
Fantastic. I presume you came here pretty optimistic about this fella today. He's been some horse for you, hasn't he?
He has. No, that's the 9th win for me, 11th in total for his career. He's a little warrior. Paul was saying that the mistake at the top of the hill there, probably going to empty out now, stronger than ever. Finished off like a lion, didn't he? He's incredible.
He really is, because he's a difficult horse to gauge, isn't he, sometimes? Watching a race, you could apparently still be going well, but I guess he is just that bit hard on himself.
Yeah, well, I heard you say earlier that he does throw in the occasional, a very occasional shocker, but generally speaking, I mean, he's been very consistent. He's only 7, he's been around forever, hasn't he? No, I'm very proud of him. Great little horse.
Fantastic. I presume he'll take you on your travels again a bit more as the season goes on, will he?
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's obviously down to the boss, but yeah, hopefully he'll there'll be a few targets for him. I mean, maybe back to France. Who knows?
I know you've got horses on both sides of the Irish Sea, but was it a no-brainer almost to get involved with Willie Mullins?
Well, as you know, it's a privilege to be involved in the yard and with the team, and Harold buying horses like this horse. I'm very, very lucky, Gary, to be involved. And so, no, and days like today are absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah. How many would you have with Willie altogether at the moment?
He has got 3 for me and 1 to come. So, yeah, no, we're very happy.
This guy's a great flag bearer, obviously. Yeah. Have you got a nice 1 or 2 coming through, though?
Well, hopefully. There's a Galloway that hasn't turned up yet, Willie's, that we've had for a little while, and he's got a Blue Brazil for me that I think should be a nice horse, but he hasn't stepped foot on a racecourse yet, so we'll see.
Lovely.
But if they're half as good as this chap, we'll be okay, won't we?
Very much so. Yeah, we'll hopefully see you back here maybe later on in the season when we all do well.
I'd love to. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thanks very much, Ed. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's as if we've been gone forever, but soon it'll feel like we've never been away. It's showtime.